Hey everyone, it's Kai from Cool Collectibles. It's a quiet Sunday afternoon here in Australia, and I thought it'd be good to just go through and talk about what I've got coming up over the next few months. It is 1 week away from the last quarter of 2017, and so I do have a few things coming up in the last 3 months. I'll start over this side. The movie realization series for Star Wars by Bandai. It's taken them ages to get more figures out. And I do have pretty much all of the ones that they've released so far, and luckily they have announced a new mold with the Darth Maul, and it does look pretty damn fantastic. I actually think the base head sculpt is better than the mask that also comes with it. So you do have the option of putting the mask on. I think it's like a demon mask to scare the enemy or something like that, but I actually think the base head sculpt is better. But they also do have a couple of repaints with the Jango Fett and also the Shadow Trooper coming. So I think they're coming out through October, November and December. So that'll be a great way to finish off the year with the Star Wars movie realization. I don't think I've got anything else coming on the SH Figure Arts front or anything else like that. So that's pretty much it for the smaller 1/12 or 6-inch scale. Over on this side, I really do need to get my act together and organise some acrylic cases. I've been saying that for quite a while now, but the space on top of this cabinet will be for the upcoming LEGO UCS Millennium Falcon. Now, I did miss the September 14th VIP pre-order because stupidly I didn't log in. I actually just went to the front page of the website and just kept seeing that the listing was saying coming soon. Whereas the VIP logins, you actually had to log in to actually see the listing change to available. And so by the time I was told that, it had already sold out for the early release. So I'll have to wait until the 1st of October. But I missed out 10 years ago, so I'm definitely not going to miss out this time. So I will be moving the Batmobile next to the DeLorean there, and moving these, for God knows, somewhere. the X-Wing will probably end up on the top there with the Falcon and the Snow Speeder. So hopefully I can get the acrylic cases organised soon. On the Transformers Masterpiece front, it's been a bit of a lull, to be honest, because there aren't any G1 characters coming out anytime soon that I don't already have. So the next one is Masterpiece Sunstreaker, which I can't wait to get. And I think with him also comes the 12+ anime repaint of Sideswipe. So it'll be an interesting comparison against the original there. And they also have the 15/16E cassette repaint. I'm not sure if that's an E-Hobby exclusive or whatever reason they've come up with that repaint, but anything G1 I'm a sucker to get, so I've got all 3 of those on pre-order, and I think again they come through October, November, December. It could be November, December, January, but either way, before the end of the year I should have some more Transformers Masterpiece reviews coming up. Now, speaking of the DeLorean, over on the 1/6 scale side, I do have the Marty McFly and Doc Brown from Back to the Future 2 pre-ordered. Now I think they were meant to come out in September, but Hot Toys has delayed it, and I don't think they'll release until maybe November or December. Hopefully Sideshow, I did pre-order through Sideshow, so hopefully those come through fairly quickly before the end of the year. So there are those 2 figures, and of course, I do have on the 80s side of things the Blitzway special pack of the Ghostbusters, so the 4-pack, plus I think Slimer and some other diorama pieces. So Blitzway have continuously delayed those for apparently QC reasons, and they're hoping to get the quality right up there. And that's pretty much all they've been focused on this year. So hopefully when they do release it, it does hit the mark and blow everyone away. So I'm really looking forward to more 80s action from Back to the Future 2 and Ghostbusters. For Alien, they have finally released Ripley just a couple of weeks ago, I think. And unfortunately, the Australian stock doesn't come until the end of November. I'm not quite sure why it's going to take so long, but it'll probably take that long for Sideshow to get their stock too. So I do have the Ripley coming. I do have the Doctor Strange figure pre-ordered locally as well, but unfortunately that's not going to come until the end of November. That's been released in Hong Kong for maybe at least 2 months now, I would have thought, and I think Sideshow is shipping their stock, so I'm not quite sure why it's taking so long for Aussie stock to get their Doctor Strange figures, but I am really looking forward to getting that. I think that's pretty much the only Marvel figure I've got coming this for the rest of the year. On the DC front, I did finally get the Wonder Woman in, and here she is set up for me to have a close look and a review. I am absolutely shit scared about moving any of her limbs, and there are a few nits to pick, but I'll get to that shortly, so hopefully you can subscribe and stay tuned for the upcoming review for Wonder Woman. But once that's done and I pose her up, she'll end up in the display cabinet here next to Batman and Superman. What else? Oh yeah, on the Asmus Lord of the Rings series, I do have the head sculpt, the rooted hair upgrade for Aragorn coming, and also the upgrade pack for Merry and Pippin here. Now the new head sculpts for Merry and Pippin still look a little bit off, but they are, I guess, slight improvements on top of these two. They haven't announced the upgrade pack for Frodo and Sam, but I'm sure that's coming. Now, you know, a lot of people do give Asmus a lot of shit about their head sculpts and so on, and probably rightly so. But overall, I think they do a fantastic job with their costuming, their materials, and their accessories. And with Boromir coming before the end of the year as well, I do have that pre-ordered. And hopefully Gimli in early 2018. Asmus will probably be the only company that I can think of that has actually finished a complete fellowship. And I guess Lord of the Rings fans should be celebrating that no matter what, because displayed together, I think they will look absolutely fantastic. And these guys here, I think look pretty damn good as well. Now, if Asmus can just get that extra bit of improvement in their head sculpts, they'll be right up there with the Hot Toys and likes of Sideshow, etc. Star Wars front, I can't think of anything else on the Star Wars front that I've got coming this year, except maybe Zuckuss. That's right, the bounty hunter. I think it might be a December or a January release, so hopefully it does come before the end of the year. The last one in Dengar is definitely a March or early 2018 release. So I think that's pretty much it from a Star Wars perspective. I still don't have the Hot Toy Snowtrooper, and we'll probably give that a miss. And I'll probably give the Death Star Gunner a miss as well. I'm definitely waiting for the Death Star Trooper announcement. I do have a few things pre-ordered for 2018, but not in the next 3 months. So that's pretty much it from the Star Wars front. From a statue front, I do have the Pop Culture Shock 1/3 scale Ryu coming. They did show an updated production photo, and it does look pretty damn amazing, and that thing is going to be huge. It'll be my first 1/3 scale figure or statue, and I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to put it, to be honest. My wife is going to kill me because I've got a few of those 1/3 scale statues coming, so we'll have to see how I can get those through the front door. But hopefully that does come before the end of the year. Probably unlikely, but if it does come, I'll be very, very happy. So that is pretty much it, I think. I don't think I've got any more Bishojos coming, and I am definitely running out of space. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I've been selling quite a few things. I did sell pretty much my whole G1 vintage Transformers collection, but that was to fund the UCS Millennium Falcon. So thanks to everyone who bought those figures, and they will be shipping out shortly, and I'll definitely protect them well in shipping. But that is pretty much it. Hopefully you guys like what I do have in store, and can click that like and subscribe button and stay tuned for all those upcoming reviews. I'm definitely looking forward to a big end to 2017, and really looking forward to some of the great stuff coming in 2018 as well. So thanks again. Hopefully you can stay tuned, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.